Hi, this is Christina from Whyser here, and now we're ready to create our first initiatives. So let's jump over to the platform. We're gonna start where we left off. We had created a goal that we wanted to increase productivity in our support department, but that doesn't tell us much about what we actually want to do or what we actually want our team to execute on. So that's where initiatives comes in. When creating initiatives, we become a little bit more specific about what it is that we want to do. There is a couple of ways how you can create an initiative. You can click up here, create initiative, or you can add one over here, or you can even go here and then add an initiative. Let's go ahead and start off. Cool. So now we want to start a new initiative, and this is one that I think I want to delegate because I don't want to do all the work. So just like we did before, we're gonna give it a title that gives a hint to what this might be about. I have decided that I want to implement a ticketing system, and I want to do so I get a little bit better control of what's actually going on in our support department. Because right now we have emails flowing around in between inboxes, and it's not really efficient. So we have talked about it, and we think that implementing a ticket system would make great sense. Good. We haven't scoped it yet, so I am just gonna give it a couple of dates, and then I'm gonna continue because I'm gonna need to come back to this later on. I'm gonna give it to the most technical we have on the team, and that's actually Sunita. She knows much more about IT than I do, so I think she'll be the right one to go ahead and do this. Now I might need to talk to her. Now, in this case, we have already discussed it, and I'm going to continue to add a little bit more of information because I know a couple of things, and I might also have a couple of requirements that she needs to mind when she's doing this. So we're going to click on next step. Like with the goals, here we have the option to describe what it is that we want. Here, it would be a great idea if I have some specific thoughts or ideas about what we would like to achieve, that I add them here. And again, it's also quite important to answer the question why it is important for us to do this, because it motivates your team and it also brings back the understanding when time has passed of why this was something that we decided in the beginning. This is somewhat an IT project, but also a change project, and you might want to have a little bit of budget for it. But maybe you haven't scoped it yet, so budget you can leave blank until you know what it is. The same goes for time. Again, this can be difficult to answer, but you might want to set an overhead of what you want to have spent, and then the project will also be scoped accordingly to what you have of time. Again, you can connect a target if you want that. You can still submit an exit, or you can go to the overview and see what you have added. Cool. Now we are at the end and you submit.